Very good evening to all of you. Let me at the outset thanks and trust I value for having me here. A bit sudden, in fact, I was not even prepared. But let's change the track a little bit because Ankit has given a lot of dose on HSM and other issues. But if I see on the business side, if I see on the client side, if I see on the government side, where are we coming from, in terms of if we look data at large, if we look cyber security at large. I think two, three things comes to very straight to me when we look as a client, look as a government, look as a business user at large. Both data and cyber security, the approach, probably what I have taken, what we are doing, the approach should be an integrated approach. Ankit told about how do we protect data, whether data is in rest, data is in motion, or data in use. But then when you look into the data at large, whether I am delivering a passport service, somebody might be doing a GST, and somebody might be doing income tax, railway, whatever. We can name plethora of these services which government is delivering. What exactly, as I said, and where are we coming from? The idea is how do you kind of connect, communicate, service, and deliver. Now, these four are very loaded words. No, when I say connect, wherever you are, I am sitting in this room, somebody accessing it right from Delhi, Mumbai, or Chennai, or let's say imagine a user who is sitting at the remote corner of a village somewhere in UP, Bihar, or Jharkhand. How do you connect, right? How do you communicate? Even if you connect, how do you communicate, right? And even if you, let's say, you try to connect, communicate, how do you service that user? Wherever they are, whichever device they are, anytime, anywhere, 24 by 7 kind of a scenario. Probably that is where we all are into now. And then how do you deliver? Deliver in two fashion. Deliver in a not differentiating between any kind of a demographic dividend that I say in terms of education, in terms of literacy, in terms of, as I say, reach. And how do you follow a democratization process? Means, can you make access to all, right? If I can simply cite example, today you access passport services, whether you access from Delhi, Mumbai, or Chennai, or a villager accessing from, as I said, any remote corner of a village. Absolutely, there is no difference. I do not make any difference. And when I do that, I ensure that the data integrity, the data availability, the CIA principle is intact, right? So I think that is one of the major challenge when you look into the data side, cyber security side. And if we see the other side of the technology provider, the OEMs, the system integrator, people like us, CIOs, CTOs, sitting here. The other challenge is how do you continuously innovate, how do you continuously collaborate, and how do you transform? Right? This is the other challenge which we all are every day fighting or every day thinking, looking forward. And if we can do these two factors, one to the user side, beneficiary side, citizen side, other side, all of us, government, industry, CIOs, CTOs. And then if you look the holistic picture, I think that is where the concern is all about. Today, whatever we do, right? I'll quote another example so that we can bring the things in perspective. Assume that I'm delivering a passport services. What do I need from all of you? Sometime I ask a Aadhaar card, sometime I ask a voter card, sometime I ask a driving license, right? Now let's reverse it other way, saying that if I do not need any of these things, right? Can I connect to multiple databases wherever they are? And what for I have asked those documents, by the way, to prove your identity, maybe to prove your criminality background, maybe to prove your citizenship at the large. Now assume that I don't need any of these documents. Think loud. That means I'm trying to connect multiple databases wherever they are. I'm also trying to probably educate the database so that their data integrity privacy is not lost. And I'm also trying to collaborate among each of these databases. And that is where I think the people like Interest and all will help us, saying that when I'm trying to achieve that, where are the solutions available? And as I said, where are the solutions available? Meaning to say that right at the planning stage, right at the design stage, and it should be intrinsic, whatever I do, in terms of processes, in terms of policies, in terms of my rules of engagement, and in terms of my tools and technology. I think this is where the things more and more will evolve. The coexistence scenario which we are witnessing, especially after COVID-19, the on-prem versus cloud, kind of some of your workload sitting on the on-prem data center, but some of your workload sitting at the cloud. Some of you are working from office, some might be moving around across the globe and still they try to access your application, your databases, wherever you are. So these coexistence one side, hybrid another side, and as I said, one side users, beneficiaries, masses at large, and other sides, OEMs, system integrators, we are the CIOs and CTOs at other side. I think once we have this kind of a seamless, collaborative kind of an environment, things look easier, better, and kind of everyone for us. Whether you are from business, we every day talk about doing kind of a ease of business, ease of services. These are all buzzwords, but when you are transforming some big program, we understand how difficult it is when you bring them, all of them together, try to kind of fill all the gaps, and then try to achieve whatever I am saying, the data security, data privacy at large. So thank you once again, Entrust, and I value for having me here. Thank you.